welcome back to my channel. I am going to be doing a little Mila update. I wanted to talk about her diagnosis because I feel like I haven't really given that much information on it. But first I want to update you on her because I haven't done any updates with her. So Mila is 8 months old now. She can crawl. She is about 16 pounds. I don't know how tall she is because we don't find that out till later this month. She's been sick a lot. We have to go see an ENT probably soon because she's had back-to-back ear infections since September. She's had one every month since September, so that's not good. We just got off antibiotics yesterday, actually. So let's see what else about Mila. She's starting to pull up on stuff. She can wave hi and bye. She can say mama, but I don't know if she's saying it because she knows. I don't know, because she only says it when she's crying. She is a little smiling cutie patootie, although she can give a mean mug, a real good mean mug. Let's see, she is still eating baby food. But yeah, I guess we're gonna start weaning her to people food. She has no teeth yet. Probably won't until like 10 or 11 months because that's when her sister started getting teeth. And our pediatrician said that it's like kids usually get teeth around the same time that their siblings did, which I don't know how true that is, but I'm gonna trust my pediatrician. So there's that. I guess I can show you her since she's right here. Okay. So here she is. She's little. Hi. She's got brown hair with curls, and then she's bald in the back. Her's a cutie patootie. Ah. So yeah, this is Mila. Hi. Boo. I'm trying to see if you can see. You can't see her Peter's anomaly very well, which I wish you could because it's in this eye right here and I can see it. I have this ring light on, so you might be able to see it. You might not if she look up. Don't know if you saw it, but I'll try to get a picture. I don't have a recent picture because I don't know. I just... Guys, this was a hard diagnosis. If you are a parent of a child with Peter's anomaly, feel free to message me, add me on all social media. I think it's great to have friends with kids who have the same thing, even if they're different. Because I'm gonna tell you something. I've met so many people and babies and kids with Peter's anomaly, and every single case is different in each and every way. I just wanted to put that out there because some moms are like, oh, I can't even see her thing. Like you can see it in person better than in pictures or anything like that. And it makes me feel bad for even like being in mom groups about Peter's anomaly because I feel like they're just like, oh, well, she's fine. Like, I don't know. It's just irritating. But I'm here for anybody if they need me. Anyways, I'm going to kind of describe Peter's anomaly. So Peter's anomaly is characteristic by eye problems that occur in an area at the front part of the eye, known as the anterior segment. The anterior segment consists of structures including the lens, which is the colored part, iris of the eye, and the clear covering of the eye, which is the cornea. During development of the eye, the elements of anterior segment form separate structures. However, in Peter's anomaly, development of an anterior segment is abnormal, leading to incomplete separation of the cornea from the iris or the lens. As a result, the cornea is cloudy, opaque, which she still does have a small cloudiness in her eye. Excuse me. She's a little grumpy. Hi. It's okay. It's okay. Shh. Okay, so, which causes blurred vision. The opaque area, the opacity of the cornea varies in size and intensity from small, faint streak to a large, So it can be small, it can be very faint, or it can be large. I've seen kids that have the opacity all over their eye. I've seen, well, like Mila, it's like small, but it's there. It's on her pupil. Like, it's the size of her pupil, or it was. It's kind of gotten a little bit smaller. I don't know. But, yeah, it could be big, small, or barely even there. Which, hers is small. I wouldn't say it's barely even there because you can see it. I don't care what people say. I see it. My family sees it. You can see it in person. It's just hard to see it in pictures. But it could be large, a white cloudy area that covers the front surface of the eye. Additionally, the location of the opacity varies. The cloudiness may be at the center of the cornea or off-center. Large centrally located opacities tend to cause poorer vision than smaller off-center ones. So, since hers is small, yes, it is affecting her vision, but it's probably not affecting her vision like if she had, like, it's not affecting her vision like others that have, like, bigger ones. That's why we aren't doing a cornea transplant, because it's small and it's not affecting her vision. And, I mean, it is affecting her vision, but it's not affecting it, like, in a terrible way to where she's, like, blind. Right now, like, what did he say? It outweighs the just leaving it alone and patching. We do patching and eye drops, dilating drops to open up the eye, because she can see with it dilated better. So with that being said, doing that is better than doing a cornea transplant, because a cornea transplant is very dangerous for babies because there's high rejection and you could possibly lose all vision in that eye. So they only like to do, well, the doctor we see in Pittsburgh only likes to do the cornea transplant if the child is, like, blind or just really needs it. So I don't know. Nearly half of the individuals affected with Peters anomaly have low vision early in life, and about a quarter are legally blind. Due to lack of visual stimulation, some individuals develop lazy eye, which is why we patch, so that her eye doesn't get lazy and the brain doesn't shut off to that eye saying, hey, this eye doesn't really work that well, let's just shut it off. Peters anomaly is often associated with other eye problems, such as increased pressure within the eye, such as glaucoma. She had a little bit of high pressure last time we went and saw our doctor here in Oklahoma, but it wasn't bad enough to where he had to put us on any drops. So we'll just have to see how it is when we go to Pittsburgh next week. Clouding of the lens, cataract, which I thought that's what she had when I took her to the doctor when I noticed her eye. I thought it was a cataract. Anyways, and usually small eyeballs, which is called microphthalmia. I might have said that super wrong. Sorry. She does not have that, though. That I know of, anyway. In most cases, Peters anomaly is bilateral, which means that it affects both eyes. Although and let me just say, hers is only in her left eye. She does not have bilateral. She has unilateral. Although the level of vision impairment may be different in each eye, these individuals may have eyes that do not point in the same direction, which is strabismus. She does not have that. In some people with Peter's anomaly, corneal clouding improves over time, leading to improved vision, which her doctor in Pittsburgh thinks that that's what's going to happen, but of course we don't know. Anything could happen. So also, there are 2 types of Peter's anomaly, which are distinguished by their signs and symptoms. Peter's anomaly type 1 is characterized by an incomplete separation of the cornea and iris, and mild to moderate corneal opacity, which she has type 1. Type 2 is characterized by an incomplete separation of the cornea and lens, and severe corneal opacity that may involve the entire cornea. So, there's questions about, like if we have more kids, will our other kids have this? Our oldest does not have anything wrong with her eyes. She does not have Peter's anomaly. So, some cases there are mutations. But in most cases of Peter's anomaly, there is no mutation identified in any of the genes that they say have mutations. The cause of the condition in these cases are just literally unknown. And normally, let's see, most cases of Peter's anomaly are sporadic. So, because that's saying, is it inheritance? Is it genetic? Is it, is it going to be passed down to more of my kids if I have more kids? The answer is we don't know, because we don't know really, but for the most part, most of the cases are sporadic. So I'm gonna go ahead and say that no, I don't think it's gonna be passed down to my next child if I have another one, because most of them are sporadic and her case isn't bad. I talked to a geneticist, is that what it's called? In Pittsburgh, and she said that she really doesn't think that Mila got this. She thinks it was just something sporadic, and she doesn't think that if I have more kids that they'll have it, but of course we don't know for sure. But I'm going to read this really quick. Most cases of Peter's anomaly are sporadic, which means that they occur in people with no apparent history of the disorder in their family. In many of these sporadic cases, the genetic cause of the condition is unknown. However, some of these cases are caused by a new mutation in one of the previously mentioned genes, or by the inheritance of a mutation from unaffected parent. In rare cases, the condition or related eye disorders have been reported to occur in multiple members of the same family. So, like I said, we just don't know. Don't know. So, I'm gonna go ahead and say that probably not, but like I said, we don't know. But I think it would be completely worthless to go to genetic testing, because they probably won't be able to figure out what happened. It's probably something that happens sporadically. Whether it's sporadic or inherited, when Peter's anomaly is caused by mutations in the CYP1B1 gene, it follows an autosomal recessive pattern of inheritance. Autosomal recessive inheritance means both copies of the gene in each cell have mutations. The parents of the individual with the autosomal recessive condition can each carry one copy of the mutated gene, but they typically do not show signs and symptoms of the condition when caused by mutations in the FOXC1, PAX6, or PITX2 gene. The condition follows an autosomal dominant pattern of inheritance, which means one copy of the altered gene in each cell is significant to cause the disorder. That's basically what she's got and what we're working with. We go to Pittsburgh January 8th through the 16th, and we will be doing the testing to see if her eye has improved or stayed the same or worse or what. We gotta figure it out, see what our next step is, I guess. But anyways, other than that, Mila's doing great. I'm going to go now. So I hope you liked her little update, and I hope I explained Peter's anomaly a little more. Bye!